Well, originally we heard about Calvary was a year before we started coming. My son Nicholas, we got him signed up into the Good News Club at Clearview Elementary, and that was kind of trying to get some religion into my son. He always has a lot of questions, and we just wanted to kind of introduce him a little more into it. Over the years, we've gone to different churches, but we really wanted to start introducing it to him. He started having a lot of questions. Then we would have some people come around into our neighborhood from Calvary. Over this period of time of him going to the Good News Club and coming, home with all this stuff, and then having the people come around in the neighborhood, it just got a little birdie went off in my head, and I'd been thinking about getting back into the church. I grew up in church, and probably a good 6-7 months later that we decided to come to Calvary. One Sunday in November, we just came out and we started coming. It was very welcoming. We walked in the first time, and the people just came up to us and welcomed us, and we felt like we'd been here before. Love the fact that they have the children's program, because my son has a very hard time sitting still for too long, so he just loved it. And we just love the people here and the atmosphere. A lot of changes have come in our life since we started coming to Calvary and decided to follow Jesus. Prior to coming here, we've gone through a lot of loss in our family in the past 10 years. About a year after we got married, I had gone through a lot of surgeries. And after the surgeries, I went through a pretty deep depression. And it changed me as a person. It changed our life, our marriage, how I was as a mother. And then a few years after that, I felt I was starting to come out of that, and then I lost my mother. And that kind of spiraled me back into that. And that really affected me as a person. It affected me as a wife, as a mother. We had a lot of struggles and a lot of mountains to climb. It was hard to go through. It was hard for my kids to go through. It was hard for my husband to watch me go through and to try to be there for me. And I made it very difficult for anybody to be there for me, because I was in a really dark place. But nothing seemed to pull me out of that. Before we started coming to Calvary, we were in a really dark place in our marriage where it was really close to ending. And one of my friends said to me one day, you've tried everything and I'm here for you, but maybe you need to try finding Jesus again and bringing him back into your life. That was a big turnaround for me. And when I started coming and doing the small group, and I met people, and they were so open and nice and just didn't hold back about their issues in their lives, and I feel like I've made friends from it, and I just felt like I had a family again. I felt like I had a purpose in life again, and we decided to follow Jesus, and it's just been an uphill since then. And I think you'll agree with me that I think Jesus helped save our marriage and our lives.
I think going to church did save everything. So, I'm Brian and have been made new.
My name is Stephanie, and I have been made new.